Yes, anybody can do the prayers for me in the class. Who wants to start?
Mataji, can Shubhadra?
Shubhadra, okay. Samskruti, Subhadra. Okay. Subhadra will do the prayer. Samskruti will sing Hare Krishna. Okay. Both will get a chance like that.
Okay, Mataji.
Okay. Do the prayers, Subhadra.
Om Ajnanatmidandasya Jnananjanashalaakaya Chakshuram Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Shri Chaitanya Manavishtam Savitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamaya Dadati Swapadantikam Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravane Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavade Pasyato Teshu Tanine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sade Gaur Bhakta Vrinda.
Thank you, Subhadra. So, Samskruti, would you like to sing Hare Krishna? You also sing Hare Krishna? Okay, Samskruti wants to sing Hare Krishna, and then we will give it to Sita Priti Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you, Samskruti. Sita Priti Mataji, welcome to the class, Mataji. Please take over, Mataji.
Hi, Paul.
Hare Krishna, Sita Priti Devi Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Samskriti, Hare Krishna Mukund, Balavrinda, Pranav, Advait, then Samskriti, Hare Krishna, Sukasagari Mataji is also there. Hari Paul. What happened? We are still joining, huh? Everybody is still joining the class? One second. Okay. So, what we'll do is everybody on video? Advait, can you come on video? Is it Pranav?
It is not Pranav Mataji, it is just me at home.
Hi, Bol.
Hare Krishna.
Hi, Krishna. So you all are done with your vacations, or you are done with your, what, do you have any break right now?
Yes.
We have Thanksgiving break. I have Thanksgiving break for 1 week next week.
Oh, yeah.
I have Thanksgiving break. I think it is also combined with winter break, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh,
no. It's not with winter break. I got confused.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know when my Thanksgiving break is going to come. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, maybe the last week, right? Okay. So what we'll do is we'll be sharing screen. So Hare Krishna Kabir, Prithu, Akshita, Isha,
Hare Krishna.
Rai, Prahlad, Haripol.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hi, Krishna. Okay, so how many of you read the Back to Godhead from last week? Remember what we did last week? Everybody is there on WhatsApp, right? Your number is...
Mataji.
Yes, I think only one person has sent the... No, I don't know. I haven't checked that. But last time what we read was such a beautiful article. Keep reading, this reading is very important for you. Last week we celebrated what? Prabhupada disappearance day, right? What was the offering that you made to Srila Prabhupada? What was the offering?
Mataji, we went to the temple. In my house we gave Srila Prabhupada some fruits, an apple, and And we give her prasad like rice and other things that devotees eat.
Okay, so tell me now, what would Srila Prabhupada like the most? Would he love you reading his,
Kachoris.
would he love you all reading his books?
Yes.
Yes.
So isn't that a big offering to him when you're going to read his books,
Yes.
right? So then I would really like everyone,
Mataji, book
see,
distribution.
book distribution, yeah, but you know what Srila Prabhupada said was that you all are distributing books is good, but you have to first read them. So book distribution, if you're distributing a book and you yourself haven't read those books, does it make any sense? No, right? So I am again and again telling you, keep on reading. And when you're reading, this reading is going to help you in your academics as well. Soon I'm going to start one more activity related to your reading so that those who have read will only be able to answer those things.
Mataji?
Yes, Subhadra Giridhari. Yes, Subhadra.
Actually, we don't have the Back to Godhead one, but we have more of these books where
Yeah,
the
but
like Prabhupada
yeah, you know,
icons.
yes, you can read those books also, but see, when we are selecting the Back to Godhead article for you, it's an easy one which you can understand at this age. Okay. And that is online. If you can open it online and you can just read it just like an ebook. And on the other hand, I also told you that you like you all are in US, right? So then getting the Back to Godhead subscription is also not a big deal. It is hardly, I think, $20 or $30 for a year. So it's not a lot as well. So if you have this Back to Godhead subscription also, every month a Back to Godhead magazine comes right at your doorstep and you can keep reading it. So soon I'm going to start one activity with which only those who are reading are going to be able to answer the questions. So you have to decide whether you have to read it or whether you have to leave it. Okay? Because this is very discouraging when you all are not even sending any realizations or you are not sending anything related to the activity which we are doing. Do you want the activity to be stopped? Back to Godhead reading?
No.
I want everyone, those who are there on the call, I want you all to be on video. Advait, Isha, Akshita, Dhruva, Kabir.
Mataji, I'm eating.
That's okay.
My camera doesn't work.
Who's Kabir? Your camera doesn't work?
No, Dhruva.
Okay. So you all have to decide what you have to do. We are not you're not compare. It's not a compulsory thing that you should be doing, but it is a activity which is really going to help you. So if you all feel that yes, these activities, these classes are really helping me, then I guess you should be really putting a little bit more effort onto it. Okay. I don't want to repeat it over and over again, but then I would really appreciate if you all start reading that. Okay. And when you are reproducing it, whatever you're reading, that time the teacher knows or we know that, okay, you all are really reading it. Okay. Again, it is upon you whether you have to read it or not read it. I might tell you one more time again. Okay, so let's start with our class. Okay. So now, last week we were on the Canto 1 and chapter 13. Okay. So now this week we are going to start with chapter 14. Anybody, any idea what is the chapter's name? Canto 1. Canto 1 and chapter 14. Anybody, any idea which it is?
Mataji, could we take out the Srimad Bhagavatam Canto 1, Mataji?
That would be awesome. This is what I really want, Subhadra, that when you are, see now that when you have started reading the Srimad Bhagavatam, you all, like, we are doing hardly 5 to 7 verses in a day, right? So whenever you get time, at least just start reading that and you will not know. Very good. Thank you. You will not know in how many days you will feel that, okay, I've started reading the Srimad Bhagavatam, and you yourself will start a, that reading, that love for reading it. So as now we are on chapter 14, the disappearance of Lord Krishna. Okay, we have seen that the Lord came to Kurukshetra. They had the war, and then the Lord even left. When the Lord was leaving, Mother Kunti, she, in the 8th chapter, the Mother Kunti, she sang few prayer verses in the praise of the Lord. And then we saw how Bhishma Dev, he had instructed the Pandavas about the how they should be ruling. And then what we saw in the 13th chapter, what did we see last week? Just give me 1 minute. Yes, in the 13th chapter, what did we see? Who was about to leave and who instructed
Dhritarashtra.
him?
Dhritarashtra. Dhritarashtra.
Yes, so Dhritarashtra Maharaj was, yes. And so now we are coming to the point where the disappearance
Dhritarashtra was
of,
putting his hoe.
very good. So now we come to the chapter of the disappearance of Lord Krishna. Okay. Now, when we say the disappearance of the Lord, what comes to your mind? Anything that comes to your mind by the chapter
That
name?
Krishna has disappeared. That's what I'm
Okay.
thinking.
Yes, Krishna has disappeared.
Krishna left his body.
Okay, he went, okay, this material world, right? We can say this material world. Okay, let us start with the reading of at least the translation. Sorry, go ahead, Mukund.
Can't leave
He
his.
went back to his abode.
Okay, very nice. Okay.
He got shot in the foot.
Okay, that, not those details. We will just look at what we are. Yes, Samskriti.
Like, I remember too.
Okay. Then I want Mukund. Can you read the first one over here?
Yes, Mataji. Sri Sita Goswami said, Arjuna went to Dwarka to see if Lord Krishna, Shri Krishna and other friends, and also to learn from the Lord of his next activities. Hare Krishna.
Very good. Isha, can you read the second one?
Yes, Mataji. A few months passed, and Arjun did not return.
Maharaj.
Maharaj Yudhishthir then began to observe some
Inauspicious
inauspicious
omens.
omens which were fearful in themselves.
Very good. Okay, so 14.1 and 14.2, 1.14.1, 1.14.2. So now the 14th chapter starts with the inauspicious omens which were fearful in themselves. Okay. Now, when you say inauspicious, okay, inauspicious, what is the opposite of inauspicious? Auspicious, right? Auspicious, inauspicious.
I was about
So,
to say.
yeah, so inauspicious means when something does not feel good, or when something, I did not want to have those pictures so that it does not become does not leave a mark on you. So I just did not have those pictures with me. So we'll try to do it as mild as possible so that you can understand, as well as we do not go into hypothetical things. So you know what, like when there is, I'll tell you one thing. Okay, suppose there's a Narsimha Havan going on near a place. Okay, or there is Gaur Purnima celebration. What is the environment like over there? How do you feel, or what are the vibes that you get around such places when you go to a
Good
temple?
vibes, and it's auspicious there.
Okay, good vibes, it's auspicious. What else?
Very festive.
Very festive, very good. What else? Raya Prahlad, you want to share anything? Anybody else? Do
Spiritual.
you, okay, you feel spiritual. What else? Do you feel safe there?
Yes.
Right? And like there are so many cases, there are so many instances wherein after a yajna is done, many of them, see, you see according to what you are feeling, according to what your bhav is, right? So many of the time you must have seen that when a Narsiya Havan is done, many of them, they might click photos and they might show in the group that they could feel that it was Narsiha Dev in the flames in the Havan Kunda, or there was Lord Krishna which could be seen in the flames. Have you ever had seen such photos? Let me just pull up someone. I had a recent one which was there, but yes.
What text is it? What text are we doing today?
14.1 and 14.2. 1 second. Okay, there's a beautiful picture which I want to.
Text 1 and text 2.
Yeah, right now it's 1 and 2. Did I have that? 1 second. Yes. Okay. Now everybody can see these pictures. Can you all see the pictures on the slides?
I saw the
Mataji.
fire before. I saw a lot of that fire before.
Okay.
I saw all that fire coming all the way up here
Yeah.
instead of
So,
here. It
yeah,
came all the
so
way
see-
up here.
Right. So when these pictures come up, it is seen, see, like recently there was also one picture, when after the Havan was done, it was as if Mahaprabhu dancing in the flames, as if it was in that shape. Now over here, when this photo was being shared, it was as if Lord Krishna, you can see the bent form, right? So it again depends upon what bhakti you have or how you are trying to see things. So these sort of things are like very good feelings or good vibes or good things which are going around you. Okay, but then suddenly sometimes it happens that without any seasonal changes, there are some things which, like, see this, like where it's a nice crop which was coming up over here. I'll show you another picture over here. See, this happened in India. I think it was in 2013, wherein without the proper season, say in India, in all the parts of the country, it does not snow. Okay. But then suddenly there were so many climatic changes that there were hails falling in regions where it never even snowed. Okay. And there was never even cold season at that place, or the temperature did not drop so much. But in such areas also there were heavy hailstones and the crop was wholly destroyed. Okay, see, normally what do you consider? Okay, like autumn, spring, and then the summer, spring, summer, autumn, or fall, and then the winter season, right? So these are the normal course of nature. But when things
Okay.
start, yes.
I like the spring one and the other picture with the pink flowers. I don't know
Yes.
what season is that though.
Right. So this is the normal course of the seasons, right? But now what has started happening is, like, without any seasonal change, things have started happening, or irregularity in the seasons has started happening. So these all signs which are present are the signs that something which was there in the normal cycle in the world has changed its course. Okay, now many of us give us the reasons that yes, this is climatic changes, these are due to so and so reason, but somewhere or the other it is disturbance in the natural course. Okay, that means disturbance in the regularity of the seasons as well. Okay, now this was only with respect to seasons. Okay, the first which we are reading over here is what was written is, Arjuna went to Dwarka to see Lord Krishna and other friends, and also to learn from the Lord of his next activity. So this was what happened. Then a few months passed and Arjuna did not return. Now Arjuna did not return was okay, but then what happened along with it was, Maharaj Yudhishthir then began to observe some inauspicious omens which were fearful in themselves. Okay, that means some things started happening which was not normal, or which was not anything which should be taken very like should be ignored. So Maharaj Yudhishthir started looking for all those things. Now if I have to look around me, okay, if we have to look around me, what are the irregular things which you see around you? Maybe that you might have not even realized it, but if I give you example of this, it might make a little bit more sense. See, there is an exam going on. Okay, and what do you think this child is doing?
I have no
Cheating.
Is he trying to like
Cheating.
look at the?
Very
Is he
good.
trying to look at the other girl's paper and cheating?
Yes, yes. So that's cheating which is going on. Over here, what's going on?
The gambling.
Gambling and not a proper behavior. Over
Cheating.
here, what do you, yes, and over
He's
here, what do you
cheating. He's
feel is
shooting
going on?
before you're supposed to.
Yes, so then
shooting.
that means there are fights, there are no ethical behavior, and there is cheating, and there is, yeah, so there is no pure behavior. Over here, if I show you, what do you think is this? This person is trying to
Bribe.
bribe. Very nice.
He's
So
trying to bribe the cop.
yes, he's trying to bribe the cop. Like he must have been caught in on some signal for breaking the signal or something, and instead of getting a ticket, so that he just should not get a ticket, he's trying to bribe the cop. And then over here in the next, you see that in the law, like see, everybody depends upon the law for proper justice, right? But then what is seen that people buy the law by again bribing, or again just uh, giving money to someone or the other and trying to change the events. Okay, so these cheating propensity, this impure behavior or not ethical behavior, and over here the third slide which shows you, what do you think is going on over here?
The robbers giving money.
Yeah, so the next one over here, see, there are fights. Okay, frequent fights between, yeah, in the fights between neighbors and neighbors, or between the family itself. Okay, everybody thinking that I am superior, I should not be listening, or I am superior, I should not be taking orders from anyone, and then that leads to fight. The middle one here is again greed. Okay, so greed, irregular behavior or unethical behavior, and then pride, ego, all these things have manifested in this age. Okay, and over here, see, this person, he's not eating rotis, he's eating money. Okay, so
I remember the cow eating money from like last week or
yes.
something.
So satisfaction level of people is so like it has.
Mataji?
One second, okay, let me just complete this. So the greed which is there is increased, and all these things which are there, they are like the bad signs, like those are not the regular sign. Suraj, can you read this, please? I'm again telling you, I'm going to tell you to read once I see that you are on video, okay?
A sign either
Mataji?
real or imagined of ill fortune or catastrophe in the future. It was a bad omen when my girlfriend broke up with me the day before before my final exams. All of the recent natural disasters are bad, the omen for the future of the planet. Okay, I
See, so
don't get where
people,
that example.
no. Over here, see, people, they have started relating to many different things as bad omens, right? But the natural bad omens which were seen during that time, during Maharaj Yudhishthir time, was that he saw that there were many unethical things which were going on around in the, when he was looking around, okay? So see, over here, as see, because now we are not in that age, right? So we're just trying to pull references from what is going around us. So this age, which is the age of darkness, over here last time also, remember, we had done the Bhondu Baba and the Dhongi Baba thing, wherein people will try, they will just try to imitate that they are the Lord, or they know everything and they know your past, future and present. And this age is known as the Kali Yuga. Okay, and Maharaj Yudhishthir was at the point that he, due to the whatever omens he could see or whatever changes he could see, he found out that yes, there is something which is not okay. And Arjuna not returning back in time. Yes, Rudra?
Nothing, Mataji. I just wanted to read something.
Yes, can you read this, Rudra?
Okay, Mataji. He saw that the direction of eternal time had changed, and this was very fearful. There was distributions in the seasonal regularities. The people in general had become very greedy, angry, and distasteful. And he saw that they were adapting fall means of livelihood.
Right, foul means of livelihood. So like if you can consider over here, gambling, earning money with that method is also a foul way of living. Okay, Isha, can you read
Mataji?
over here?
Yes,
Mataji?
Mataji. Four meanings of livelihood examples
Implies
implies
deviation. You're on mute, Isha.
deviations from one's
Occupational duty.
occupational duty.
There are prescribed duties.
Precise duties for everyone, such as
Brahmana, Kshatriya,
Brahmana, Kshatriya,
Vaishya,
Vaishya,
and
Sudra,
Shudra.
But anyone who
Deviates
deviates from his prescribed duty and declares
yeah, just
others
prescribed duty. Yeah, just prescribed duty. Okay.
that prescribed duty to be.
Yeah. Okay. We have just. Okay, let me just delete that part. Okay. Akshita, can you just read that again, please?
The white
Foul, yeah, the foul means of livelihood.
foul means of livelihood implies deviation from one's occupational duty. There are prescribed duties for everyone, such as Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra.
Very good. Okay, so this is what was the age of Kali which had started, and then observing all the omens, Maharaj Yudhishthir, because now Arjuna was not there, he started speaking to Bhima. Okay, and he wanted to find out more that what is exactly happening and why is Arjuna not yet returned. So this is step by step that we will go in the next chapters. You will come to know about what exactly was happening, why did Arjuna not return. And I would really like to tell over here Rudra, and who else is there? I think it was Subhadra. I think you both have the Srimad Bhagavatam opened in front of you, and I really appreciate you opening the Srimad Bhagavatam. So see to it that you're reading at least whatever verses we are doing. You can read the translation. The purports are also small. If you can read it every day one, that would also be really, really great. Okay. So I just want to spotlight Rudra. And who is there? Who else has the Srimad Bhagavatam with them? I think Subhadra Giridhari had it. Where is, yes, Raya Prahlad
Mataji, I have
has.
a Srimad Bhagavatam, but I don't know where we are.
We are on chapter 14, verse 1 to 5. Okay. And where is Subhadra Giridhari? Subhadra Giridhari, are you there? Okay. So these three are there. And then Suraj also has a Srimad Bhagavatam. I'm going to take a screenshot over here. Can you have the Srimad Bhagavatam open over? Can you just show it ahead up
Mataji, Canto
so that I
1,
can
right?
see it?
I'll go get it.
Okay. Who else
I will
has
need
it?
to go get Kanto 1.
Okay. So I'm going to take a screenshot over here. Thank you, Rudra and Raya Prahlad. Hi, Krishna Mataji. Hari Bol, where are you? Where did you go? Yes, I'm going to spotlight you.
I also went to get the Srimad Bhagavatam, but you told me before that.